Welcome back, guys. I'm Demolis, and on Mad Miners, I have gone for a little bit of netherite, just a little bit. Yeah, I've been down there for a while in the nether just trying to gather this up because I need something other than diamond. Diamond is not durable enough for me. So we are going to put some netherite upgrades on our items. A smithing table, get that in place. First thing is going to be our axe. Not a perfect axe, but it's just for tree chopping. But these, I think I'm going to level up, and I'm going to put Silk Touch on my shovel, I believe. But I need to get some XP to repair this. But these 3 pieces of armor are ready. I still got to make my boots. I'm having a little bit of trouble finding Feather Falling and Depth Strider. But that is definitely an upgrade. Now we are just going to go down here to the skeleton spawner and get some XP. Because it's harder to repair netherite, I find, than it is diamond, and my XP farm is very slow. Very slow. So I'll be back with all netherite in just a moment. And I'll see you guys in a few. There, we got everything upgraded to netherite, even the pick. But we're going to do something interesting today. We're going to try to get a creeper farm up because I bought some elytra from Maddie and I need gunpowder. Gunpowder is essential. So I'm going to try my best to try and get a creeper farm up in 1.18 on a 6-chunk loading. Alright, so we're up here in the sky in the middle of the lake area between me and Sophie. And I pillared up to make a platform, because I don't have very many rockets left to just fly around up here to do this project. But we're just going to build a little base here, and so probably where our chests will go. And then we are going to get a trident pillar up, which is pretty basic. And then pillar up 18 of that, so really this is like 20 high. So up there is where we gotta go. Like I said, that's just pistons with redstone and an observer observing the redstone. So when it ticks, the observers go in a loop. They're not that difficult, but we need more room. Come on. Don't fall. I don't know if I could survive this. You'll have to get down at some point, though. I'm gonna have to go back and get some scaffolding. But I'm not eager to go down right now. I'm just gonna build this 8 out. So that's 1, 2, 3. Oh, yeah, we're on bedrock. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And on the 8th one, we're probably gonna put a wall. 8 out in this direction. And 8 out in this direction. Then we got to connect all these. Make the platform. And this will be like our little water trough for all our creepers. Get a little bit of vertigo out here. At least there's all ocean underneath me. I haven't done one of these in a very long time. Like, the last time I did one, I think, was on MIA's server, which was Craftazon. So, I'm rusty on this, and this is not a 1.18 build, so I have to convert it. Expect mistakes. But trial and error is what it's all about, but the platform is done. We're going to pillar up 1, 2, 3, 4, and we're going to keep this 4th one. And down here, we're just going to take those out because this is just where they're going to fall through. But we're going to make little squares. I can get this. And up here is going to be water and stairs. We're just going to fill the stairs with water. But little squares like this around the platform. And the creeper's just going to fall through here. Hopefully this works. And all around here, we're going to put stairs, and we're going to fill the water, and yeah, I got to go down because I didn't think to bring any water up. So, find out if we make it. But, yeah. A bunch of these and a bunch of layers. Probably do 6 layers. I don't know if I have enough stone for that. Alright, so we are back. We got the first layer in. And we're going to put buttons so that spiders don't spawn up here. This is our spider prevention. And then trapdoors all opening the same way on each layer. So that's the only thing specific, is that these all have to open the same way. I'm going to keep them closed right now so that I don't fall through the floor. We'll get these in. And more buttons. I did have to put a water source up here to get all this water into the stairs. So. But I need more wood. I need a lot of things. But I'll give you a look down here, what we have set up. This is a trident killer. Like I said, it's just the observer observing the redstone. And that's it. Very basic. Some people are having trouble with tridents, and it's just a hopper cart with a hopper into it, picking up from that one slot. Because the pistons will push it around. Alright, so back up here we're going to start the second layer, so we gotta go up 2, because creepers are at least a little bit taller than that. Or a little bit shorter than that, I should say. But this will stop Endermen from getting in here. Now, we need more trapdoors. There we go. You're supposed to put a trapdoor over... It said in the guide over the button, but I didn't find that worked, so I followed the guide. That was a mistake. It's supposed to be over the one that doesn't have the button, because creepers aren't 2 blocks tall. But then I got the roof on, and I don't know why I put it up this high, because I didn't need to. So this all comes down, but this is basically how the roof is on it. But I lowered it, because this was before 1.18, and 1.18 has 0 light. So, yeah, here I am. I have it, and I have to build up walls because 0 light. So this was one of the conversions, is that I had to wall this off. I basically had to make it a huge box. This is where I start to realize that roof wasn't really needed anymore. So I lowered the roof. And that made it so a little bit easier for the walls. And then I started to notice there's light coming in. And it took me a bit to figure out, but I figured I was going to put trapdoors on the edges of this as well, which wasn't in the guide, just so they could fall into that water. So, a little bit more area where they would fall. As far as I know, the mobs still fall off trapdoors in 1.18.2. And a lot of scaffolding was needed. But you see all these traps above the buttons? Yeah, I have to go back and correct all that. Which I did right here. Yeah, because it wasn't doing as efficiently as it could have. So this increased my efficiency on this a lot, which was a very terrifying experience. I was scared something was going to spawn in here with me. But this is where I started to see light inside this place when there shouldn't have been. And then I remembered, what's the water in? Stairs. What allows light now? Stairs and slabs. So that was another adjustment that I had to make to this farm. But now it was working. Now we had creepers. which was odd because I was just standing down here on the platform and they were still spawning. But it was XP. And it was a little bit of gunpowder. That's really what I wanted. I wanted gunpowder. It's the whole point of this build. The things that we have to build just to get a little bit of progress done. But flight soon will be mine. So I built an AFK station, which was 24 away from the main thing. But yeah, that's how I fixed the stairs. I just blocked it and put slabs around it just to stop the light from going through. To make this a little bit more efficient. But now I got rockets. And I just kind of box this in case I want to stand here instead to see if there was a difference. And I figure since I got flight now, I need a landing platform. We need some place to land on this thing, so I don't have just a pillar of scaffolding coming all the way up this place. So this will be my little landing platform at least. Hopefully I should be able to land on this. Maybe. I don't trust myself that much. I'm making it a little bit bigger. My flight skills are not the best. But it's still spawning. Even though I'm just down here working on this, it's still working. But we're going to go FK and see how much we get here. Wow, that's quite a bit after just like an hour, maybe an hour and a half of AFKing in the AFK zone. And they're still coming. But I'm going to get that little bit of XP. Although I did make one mistake. I jumped off into the water, and out of all the ocean, I landed on my boat. So there was one death involved in this. Now that that's done and we have a little bit of time left, I'm thinking I need a smelter because I need fuel. And I'm thinking about lava, but I think we're going to make use of the kelp and that building that's up behind me as a smelter room. Alright, so we got these smelters in, and now I got to pick up the hopper systems. I'm going to need a lot of iron for this. A lot of iron to make a lot of progress, but I mean, we're not going to get any XP off this, are we? Because of the new updates? Like, I mean, it's going to be fast smelting. That's not what I want to put there. But this isn't really going to give us XP anymore. So this is just for speed melting. Like if you have like a ton of glass to make. But these I think I'm going to take out because they're obstructing my view of the window. So we'll probably only have 6 in here. But it's just going to do kelp anyways. Yeah, because this is going to obstruct the view of the glass. And we are going to use our dried kelp here as fuel to get more iron, to get more hoppers. As we're going to do some carts and some rails. Get our chest in there instead. Good. Getting our iron. And this will probably be all I out for this. Now we just gotta get it all in. I'm thinking rails right here, maybe. Gotta be careful because hoppers can be obstructed by redstone, and I gotta make sure that my cart can reach the end. I don't like messing with rails. They like to connect in places that I don't want them to. I need a debug tool. Just gonna make sure that this is long enough. Maybe one red one right there just to make sure. That should hopefully reach. Top layers on, and we have a redstone conflict right here. That can't be one of these. It has to be a regular rail. Well, this hopper is not going to take any items in. Which means I can't do it on the corner either. So that has to be a regular rail, and this has to be a redstone. Hopefully this works. I don't build these very often. But hopefully it gets from point A to point B. I might have to readjust this, because now our redstone's there. How's that going to conflict with the other one? Oh, it's going to send both cards out. I prefer to singulariate it, but no. That'll send the bottom one, right? Yes. So the bottom one will just send fuel, but I can't separate this one. Yep. I'm blocking myself in. So, maybe I'll just leave it. The hopper chest up here. Are you going to reach from one end to the other? Yes. Good. All I need you to do, reach one end to the other. And then we'll just fill this with kelp and fuel. Yeah, maybe I'll just leave the button on there just in case I just want to install fuel. And I definitely need some lighting in here. So we're just going to fill this up all with our kelp. Run the fuel line. Those furnaces are nice fueled up. Get that filled up and let her go. Ooh, lighten up all at once. I like that. It's a little bit slow. Oh, I just realized I didn't turn the lever on the other side, so it's actually bouncing off the wall. It's not getting redstone from there. I'll have to fix that and leave that on permanently. Yeah, that's probably what my issue is right there. Yeah, too short, can't see. Alright, so we're just gonna let this run for a bit. The joy of watching a cart go around. Getting all that kelp going. But yeah, that's it for this episode, guys, and I'll see you guys in the next one. And we'll see how much progress we can make on that tower, maybe? We'll see how far we get anyways. Bye!